Hey guys, it's Drea from Dreamy App Games, and I'm going to be reviewing a horror game that is called Eyes, a horror game. And that's how you know it's scary, because the name has the word horror in it. Eyes, a horror game. And let me just go really quickly of my initial thoughts, because I have played this for about an hour now. One, I love the graphics. Now, I love horror and paranormal type games, and these graphics are very good. I really like them, especially for a app game that you can download on your smartphone, tablet, or iPad. I really like it. I love the music and the sound effects. I have them turned down just a bit, but when it's dark in your room, it's dark outside, and your room lights are all off, and crank that up, because with the graphics and the music and the storyline, it really is creepy. And I just love that you never know when the ghost or the demon is going to be popping around the corner, and you just actually get this paranoid feeling, because if the ghost catches you, it's done. Your game is over. And it's just, everything mixes together so well until you get to the controls, and that's where the game falls apart. I do not like the controls at all. Now, I'm getting more used to them as I play more and more. I'm starting to kind of learn a little bit tricks to make it somewhat smoother. But in the end, no matter how used to the controls I get, they're still very awkward, and they're a little bit clumsy. And that kind of drags the gameplay down a bit. Like, obviously, you don't want it to be so easy, like everything's running so smooth that you can easily outrun the ghost and everything is, really cool. You don't want that, obviously. But you want it to be fun and challenging, not clumsy and awkward and too difficult, So there's a fine line, and it's kind of crossed that line into the not so good stage. So if they could tweak that just a little bit, this game would be fantastic. It would get 2 enthusiastic thumbs up, 2 toes up. I like this game a lot, except for the controls. Now, the problem with the controls is it is made for two-handed play. Like if you were playing on your laptop, well, then you could use both hands to work the controls on the keyboard. Or if you're playing on a console, which this would make a really great console game. It kind of reminds me of Fatal Frame for the PS2. If anybody ever played Fatal Frame, great paranormal horror game, liked it, kind of reminiscent of it. But like if it was a console game, then you could hold the controller in your hand and work all the buttons with both hands. This also works on the same line, where it would be a lot easier and a lot smoother if you could play with both hands. But when you're playing on your iPad, your tablet, or a smartphone, you're holding the device in one hand, and then you only have one other hand free to work everything, and that's where it just kind of falls apart. It's two-handed play, and you only got one hand available. So when it comes to playing on a device, like right now, I am on a Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. Now, when it comes to playing on that, this would have been better as a point-and-click game. Or it would have been great if they would have made it for like a computer or a laptop. That would be great. But right here, the fall point for me are the controls. And I will show you that in just a minute. Now, there are various levels. Like if you're a little bit nervous to play like the normal or the harder levels, there are different levels. There is Newbie, which makes it extremely easy. Then, of course, there is Easy. Then there's Normal, which is the level that I've been playing on. But if you like to be really challenged, there is Hard. And then there is Nightmare. So there are different levels. I'm going to stick with Normal. But there are different levels of whether you want it to be uber easy, like maybe a younger player who's just learning the basics, or, if you want it to be really difficult because you are a true gamer, then you got those choices for you, which I like, because a lot of games, it's just, this is the level. There's no level. You can't increase the difficulty. You can't decrease the difficulty. It is what it is. So I like the fact that they give you an option. But again, I'm going to play on the normal level. Now, there are in-game ads. If you don't want ads, it's $4.99 to get rid of all ads. Otherwise, you're going to have ads here and there. They're not obnoxious. There's not like a whole bunch of them, so it's not that big of a deal. And again, if you don't want to pay for anything in-game, then they have to make their money somewhere. Because you know what? Developers put hours and hours, days and weeks and months into creating these games. And then they give it to us and they say, hey, as long as you watch a sponsored ad, this game is totally free to you. So they need to make their money somehow because, you know, they've got to get something back for all their effort. And all that money that they earn goes into developing even more games that we can enjoy. So either help them out by purchasing, you know, some of the things in game, like maybe getting rid of the ads for $4.99, or just watch the ads and that way they earn some of their money through sponsors. So now we're going to actually play the game. I'm going to show you how the gameplay is, kind of show you how everything looks. And this is kind of a really cool game. Now, I do want to say for parents that are listening, I would say this is more for older kids through adult, maybe even T for teen, because it is a horror, scary, paranormally kind of a game. But again, I'm not a parent. I'm just saying, you know, my opinion as an auntie with nieces and nephews. But so, you know, I'm going to leave the parenting to you guys, but I'm just giving you a heads up about my personal opinion. And then you guys can watch or play and decide for yourself. So here we go. Okay, so as I said, there are ads in the game. But what's nice is you can fast forward through them and then click out of them if you really don't want to. But here we go. The game is starting. All right, and it says, apparently the owner of this place, Mr. Miles, was a very rich man, and this means a fat paycheck for me. All I need to do is get the riches. The man disappeared some time ago. Just this one job and I'll be set. So the basic premise of this game is you are in the mansion of a recluse who disappeared mysteriously, and he left random bags of money everywhere, and you have to get them without the ghosts getting you. And you have to get, in this chapter, there's a bunch of chapters and a bunch of different ghosts as you go along, and I've only seen one ghost because I can't beat the chapter, darn it. But you know, so as you get into different chapters, there will be different ghosts. But the goal of this chapter is to get 20 bags of money and then get to the door, which is the escape door, before a ghost gets you. Now that little eye that you see at the bottom there with that had like a little bloody kind of thing coming out, those are eye ruins. You collect those by clicking on them when you see them on a wall or wherever, and they will give you hints as to where the ghosts possibly are to see if you are safe. Now, if you see a ghost, they mostly wander the hallways or open rooms. If you see one, you run into a room with the door and get the door closed, and then they can't get you. But, okay, here's the game. All right. Now, what you do to control is you put your finger on the screen, you hold it down, and then you just move it from side to side, up and down. And you focus on where you want to go. Like I see that drawer that's blinking over there. Now, right under the map, there's a circle with a small kind of faded circle. When I touch it, you're going to see that move. This is the controller that moves you forward, back, and then side to side. And this is the point where it gets awkward. Like, okay, I'm going to go here. Now I got to stop. I got to adjust, open the drawer. Now I'm going to want to go to this other side. So now I got to stop, turn. There we go. And right now I'm getting a little more used to it. So it's going smoother than it did at first. But at the same time, it is still not as smooth as it could be. And every time you play, the game is going to be somewhat different. Oop, there's a ghost nearby because you could see everything moving. It's going to be somewhat different. Like in this round, I was able to get 4 bags of money just in this room. Usually in this room, I'm lucky if I can find 2. So every time you come to this game, there's going to be slight differences that makes the gameplay kind of cool because it's not going to be the same every time. Like if you lose and you have to start from square one, it's not going to be boring because you think you know what's going on, but then they throw something at you that's different. So I do like that. All right, there is one of those warning symbols. I'll show you what that is in a minute. Now you see this is where it gets awkward, like I said. Every time I have to stop to adjust and... Because as I said, it's made more for two hands. And I'm trying to do a two-handed job with only one hand. Now make sure when you see those, you collect those. Right. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how this works. Let's see if we could see where a ghost is. I just pressed the eye in the corner. Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. Oh, I can't believe it's right there and the door didn't close. I was too... Okay. You know what? I don't want to watch a video to revive because I'm so early in the beginning. Let's just end game and start over. I didn't even see it coming. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe it was right there. It literally was right there, and I didn't recognize the hallway when I hit. Okay. We're starting over. Okay, yeah, for some reason it didn't want to close. So yeah, if those ads are annoying to you, then of course you're going to want to pay the $4.99 to get rid of them. All right, we already read this. I can't believe I didn't recognize. And then, you know, my reaction was so bad. That wasn't even the controller's fault this time. My reaction was just so bad that... I didn't react in time, and that's how it got me. Otherwise, I would have backed up, and then the door would have closed. And it would have shut the ghost out, so... Yeah. Now, you can watch an ad and get yourself revived, and then you don't lose anything. You revive right where you were caught by the ghost, but... like I said, it's so early in the game, I just didn't want to waste that. Okay. See, the movements are so staggered and awkward. If this were a game that you could actually use with two hands, whether it's on a laptop where you could just use your both hands on the keyboard, or if it's a console game where you could hold the... Oh, there it is. Where you could hold the controller in your hands. I mean, that would just work so much better than this. It would just go so much smoother. I mean, there would still be a level of difficulty because, as you can see, ghosts can pop up literally anywhere and surprise you. But right now, this is just so awkward. Because, like, now I have to stop, turn, enter, stop, turn, and it's just like, come on. All right, let's see where the ghost is. All right, I think that's upstairs. That is upstairs. I think I'm safe. Oh, crap, crap, crap. It's coming, 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 it's coming. Whoa. That was close. It was literally just coming downstairs. Did you guys see that? Oh my God, that was hilarious. See, that's what I'm saying. While it's still difficult, like, you know, you get that nervous, like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh my gosh. So it still has a level of difficulty. There's still some challenge to it if the controllers were a little bit smoother, but it just adds too much awkwardness and clumsiness, and it kind of drags it down just a little bit with the controllers that they have now. If they could tweak these controllers, guys, I am telling you, this game would rock. Or if they turn this into a console game or a computer game. All right, I think it's in the basement right now, so... This part is another part I hate. Watch. Trying to get up these stairs. Stop. Go up. Turn. Awkwardly go up. Turn. Go up. I mean, you're wasting so much time trying to do all that. It's just... Ugh. So many of those numbers. I don't know what those are for yet. Is there a phone ringing? There's no phone in here. There. Oh, there's an eye that just printed off. Okay, so I'll get that. Oh, creepy bathroom. Yay for creepy bathrooms. Oh, there's an eye over here. Oh, of course there's a toilet. Yay, a bag of crapper money. Oh, that's exactly what we want. A toilet money. Yay, that is not disgusting whatsoever. All right. I don't know where I want to go right now. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go back across here real quick. And then I am going to I'm going to back up and let the door close. Okay. All right, I think it's still in the basement, so I think I'm still safe. Four-digit code. Okay, that might be important. Oh, another saw. Okay, let's see. Does this say anything about a four-digit code? Well, I have the numbers, but where to put them? These are things that I've collected in past plays. Once you lose the game, you still get to keep all of the things, the progress that you've made in previous games, so... Let's see here. This is what I'm saying about this. It's so awkward. Okay, so you got a map, you got a journal. The journal shows you a lot of things, including speech, like this one here. There's something more in this sack, a picture of an old man. There's writing on the back. Now it's your burden, poor soul. What does that mean? I mean, very cool writing. I do like that. Oh, jeez. I am getting so creeped out right now, yo. Oh, there's no doors to run into either if the ghost shows up here. Okay, creepy room with bags of money lying on the floor. That is not even a little bit suspicious. Alright, now I know we use the saw here. I think I remember this one. This one... Okay, yeah, I don't want to be here right now. For some reason, there's a gate that'll take you back to a random room on the lower level. I don't know if that's necessary or not, but I'm going to get out of there because I don't want to be in there. Again, awkward having to stop every 2 feet to change position in order to be able to move. Okay, there's nothing up here. I gotta go down, back down the basement. You know what? I'm gonna go back this way. I think I've done every room I can up here. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go... Where's that one room again? There it is. I've done every room I can up here. So I'm going to go here, go up. I'm going to take this gate. Oh, it brought me back to this room this time. Usually it doesn't bring me all the way back here. Alright, let's see here. Okay, I think that's still in the basement. Oh man, okay. Oh boy. Let me go back in here real quick. Let me look one more time where this ghost is. Okay, now it looks like it's back upstairs. Okay, so I think I can go and then run to the basement. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Dang! Oh, come on! That stupid controllers turned me around. Oh! That's what I'm telling you about the controllers. Yes, you want it to be difficult, but you don't want it to be clumsy, which gets annoying. Okay, so, well, I guess you know what? That's it. I'll stop here. I'm probably going to come back and play this game again, and I'm going to try to beat this level for once. But like I said, all I can say is I definitely give an A+ to the graphics, an A+ to the music and sound effects, an A+ to the storyline, and I give about a C-, D+ for the controls. If they could tweak it a little bit or put it on the laptop, if they could put it on a laptop as a computer game, or if they could put it on a console like Fatal Frame was for the PS2, that would be awesome. But when it comes to the iPad, the smartphones, the tablets, it needs to be tweaked just a little bit. Maybe make it point and click, or make it something easier when you're holding it with one hand and then just playing with the other hand to try to get the controls to work. Tweak it, then this would be a solid game. I absolutely love it. I'm going to end it here. Okay, so solid game, but there are some issues with the controls. So there you go. That is Eyes, a horror game. And I will say again, it is scary, it is eerie, it's spooky, and a lot of times those ghosts will just jump out of you and scare you because they come from out of nowhere. And there are a lot of different ghosts on different levels and different chapters. I just don't know where they are because I have never made it that far. Maybe I'll go and play it on the newbie level just so I can see what it's like when I'm done. I don't know. But I'm going to keep playing, definitely. But again, I just wish they would tweak the controls. But there you go. Again, it's Eyes, a horror game, and I will put the title and the developer in the description of this video below. Now, don't forget, you can like and subscribe to my YouTube channel to keep up to date on all of the new videos posted. And I have a Facebook page now. All you have to do is go to Facebook and do a search for Dreamy App Games. And that's DREA, like Drea, me, M-E, and then App Games. So Drea, me, App Games, Dreamy App Games. There you go. But definitely like and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Now, if you have a suggestion for a game that you want to play, or you want me to review and see me play, or if you've played this game and you think, well, I think you were 100% right about the controls, or I think you were 100% wrong about the controls. They're so easy to use. Leave that comment in the comment section below, or with other games, leave the title of the game you want me to look into in the comment section below, and I will see what I can do. So until next time, guys, this is Drea from Dreamy App Games, and I'll see you guys later.